You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, brought to you in part by Sioux Falls Job Fair.com.
Your name here.
Yes. You can learn more at SiouxFallsJobFair.com. Dan, what you got, man?
Oh, doing all right still. You know, a little jet lag from Christmas weekend.
Yeah.
It's all good. Good on your part.
Oh, I love Christmas. Love it, love it, love it.
Well, I know. I've never met anyone who puts up not one, not two, but three trees.
Three Christmas trees.
You hit the trifecta this year.
Did. She done good.
Nothing wrong with that. Holy cow. Well, moving in. When is New Year's? Is that this week?
This Friday is New Year's Eve.
Calendar one of these days. So New Year's Day is actually Saturday?
Yeah. Friday is New Year's Eve. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good to know. Who has birthdays today? So glad you asked. John Amos. I always liked John. He, of course, was the dad in Good Times.
Yeah.
And Coming to America.
I loved Good Times. I used to watch it all the time.
Amos, he's 82.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I just saw him on a documentary about the movie Coming to America. He seems like a neat dude.
Oh, he does. He just seems like such a neat guy.
Louis Pasteur. Louis Pasteur. Yeah, I came up with the process of pasteurization, which is nice. Such a tragic story. Okay, for the first time, right? Remember the first time you saw Poltergeist, the movie Poltergeist?
I loved Poltergeist.
And a little TV and the
Yes.
adorable little blonde girl out there.
Brilliant.
Heather O'Rourke.
Yeah.
Her name
Yeah.
born this day.
Oh, she was so cute.
Yeah, and man, passed away at age 12.
Yeah.
Complications, cardiac arrest, congenital stenosis, and just
Yeah.
sad news.
Too young. Yeah.
Just one item in history today, just one, but it was a game changer. It was huge. This day in 1845, ether is used for the first time in childbirth.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
United States in Jefferson, Georgia. Somebody
It is a big
decided,
day.
hey, why don't we just knock the ladies out? Because it's getting pretty loud in here.
All this complaining.
And apparently they don't like their husband. So we're going to knock them out. That's what we're doing. Now, of course, they use ether on the dads.
That's a good idea.
Just to calm them down. All right. Well, hey, you know what? I know, you know, we all know. And let's just bust this thing out. What do you say?
I think we should.
Sweet.
It is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, brought to you in part by the Sioux Falls Job Fair. It's coming up tail end of next month. All of the details at SiouxFallsJobFair.com.
In the past year, did you find yourself drinking more often? The stress of the last year had that effect on many people. If you're struggling to get back to normal and get the booze out of your daily routine, there is help. TimeForRehab.com would love to help you find the best option for you. There are many different programs. TimeForRehab.com will do our best to match you up with the program that will work best for your needs. Learn more at TimeForRehab.com. We want to help. TimeForRehab.com. That's TimeForRehab.com.
And now stuff Dan finds interesting.
It is time for Stuff Dan Finds Interesting. And Dan, what do you find interesting on this fine Monday?
I think a couple times over the past few months, I've cited items I've found in articles from visitors to our country and things they find kind of strange or amazing about America as a country. This boils it down a little more. These are foreign visitors, people from other countries, and what they like about Americans.
Oh.
Okay.
About us as just folks.
The people.
Yeah, and some of it is it's pretty detailed. According to Halaha, she says, I find it fascinating, but really adore how Americans are obsessed with pumpkin spice.
Isn't that weird?
I am not, actually.
neither.
I'm not one of those people.
Well, a lot of
them are.
I love this one too, from someone who just goes by the name Noodle. I love the way Americans all have a favorite regional gas station.
Yeah, we kind of do. Casey's around here, I think.
It's funny what people notice. Just kind of cracks me up.
Bucky's down south.
I love the way Americans say coffee.
Oh, yeah. How do we say it?
Coffee.
Coffee.
Coffee. They must have been on the East Coast when they did this. Let's see what else we got here. This is just kind of weird. From Roberta, I love how Americans in movies just end phone calls without any further explanations. It's like, what?
I've seen that where they get off the phone abruptly and they just hang up. They don't say goodbye, nothing, just hang up.
Huh.
I always thought that
I've never
seems
noticed
quite
that.
rude.
No one talks about this, but I'm glad 99-cent Honey Bun brought this up.
That's who brought it up?
Yes, 99-cent Honey Bun says, this is so true. I love how Americans decided, as a whole, that crab rangoon really wouldn't have that much crab in it, nor taste remotely like crab.
That's true. Like, this has got a little too much crab. Can we have just a little more
Americans as a whole.
cream cheese, please?
Like there was a meeting.
Yeah,
Oh, that's absolutely hilarious. According to Manadoi, I love how Americans go all out for graduation with all those photo shoots.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Really, that's a thing.
It's nuts.
There's more. We'll save some of these for later dates. That's hilarious.
Here's one that I came across when I was in Europe. The people that we were, my friend's brother, when he was leaving for work, and I said, "Have a nice day." And he turned around with the biggest smile on his face. He said, "I've always wanted to hear someone say that."
they don't say
Isn't
that.
that funny?
Don't say
Have a
that,
nice
but he
day.
was so excited that an American told him to have a nice day before he left.
Okay, just one more. This is from Slat Lord.
Yeah.
I love when Americans expect foreigners to know where their cities are, like automatically. Like, oh, yeah, I'm from Chattanooga. Yeah, man, you know what? What in the F is a Chattanooga?
That's true. That's all good. I agree with that.
I found that interesting.
That is stuff Dan finds interesting on the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris. I'm John with a fun comparison. Some puppies are purebred and they cost more. Others are more affordable. And then there are free puppies. Nobody really knows where they come from, but they're free. In the advertising world, it's like that too. There are some super expensive ways to advertise if you can afford it. And there are some free things you've probably tried, but those dogs rarely work. Radio is kind of like that middle puppy. Affordable, will snuggle with you, and hopefully not pee on the rug. Radio advertising. Super affordable, a great investment, and man's best friend. Try it and let BetterResultsAdvertising.com bring your message to life. Time now for your morning coffee break, brought to you by Kaladi's Bistro on the corner of 26th and Minnesota Avenue in Sioux Falls. Dan, what you got for us
Well,
today?
here we go. And like in Heidi's instance, she put up 3 trees this year. I think they're
certainly
all
did.
artificial, though, are they not?
They are.
This will not pertain to you unless you're really, really tired of them. The drop-up sites have been set. If you've got a real tree.
I don't think you can drop off your
Not with that kind of attitude, you can't, Missy.
How funny would it be if you did?
Just trailer those things up and get them on over there. It'll be the beaver's problem. You may
I wonder if anybody has.
600 trees and
Why not?
4 aluminum ones.
bring whatever appliances you're done with. I don't care.
Just spray paint. I identify as a tree.
Man, what are they going to do?
Yeah, I don't know. What would they do?
Put you in tree jail? I don't think so. Household hazardous waste facility, which is always fun. Bring the kids, ask for a tour. That's on East Chambers Street. In case you don't know, you can also find the other location behind the Taco Bell on Lyon Boulevard off 12th Street. I was by there just the other day. It's starting to look like third world country over there.
Oh, yeah.
It is. All kinds of things stacking and jacking. So, yeah, or do what I did several years ago. One of the last real trees that I owned, I lived in a home over by McKinnon Park, and it stayed there. It stayed in the dining room until like April. And I finally went to take it out, opened the front door. I was going to throw it out on the porch, then throw it in the back of the SUV. And I chucked that thing through the door, and every needle sprayed back on me
Oh, I bet.
in the living room. So I went.
I do not like those. I don't like real trees.
I
For
do.
that reason.
I do. They are a hassle, but there's just
Yeah,
something
they
about the
are.
smell and everything.
There is something kind of special about them, yeah.
But yeah, and the kids were little, and it was a big deal to go out, and we would cut our own.
Right.
And then the neighbors would always be, what happened to my tree?
Blah, blah, blah.
Whatever. Maybe you should go to bed at 9 o'clock.
How can you prove I have your tree? Well, I see the needles drag mark right over to your front door.
So there you go. If you got one, those are your two options, or cut it up, use it for firewood. Heck, I don't care. You paid for it. Do whatever you want. This is America, man.
That's right.
So you guys think anybody heard our dog bark?
I'm pretty sure, yes. Pretty sure they did.
Dan's been in radio a long time. Have you ever had dogs wandering in and out of the studios? You've been in other places?
Not once.
Anyway, our dog Cassie wants to say hello. So there she is.
and she's looking for her forever home. 933-1980. I'll deliver this whelpy little thing in a heartbeat.
You know, there are days I'm on the same page as you.
And a $100 gift card to Mini Critters. Let's get real.
All right. Hey, coming up, I'm going to be chatting with one of the comics that will be here for Snow Jam Comedy Festival. That's on the way. And then we're going to have Dan back with some some local news. That's coming up. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris.
Many new students sign up for credit cards that are not very good. Have a conversation about how to properly use credit so they don't learn this lesson the hard way. At bettercreditcards.com, we have credit cards that offer different things for different people. Want one that offers points? We have those. Want a card to help you build credit? We have those too. Bettercreditcards.com is designed to help you get a better credit card. See if we can help you find a better credit card at bettercreditcards.com.
Time now for a bright spot of news brought to you by Paul's Designer Showroom on Lake Lorraine and Sioux Falls. They can brighten any room with a beautiful light fixture, and we are going to brighten your day right now with some positive news. We've got a really fun event coming up next month. It's called the Snow Jam Comedy Festival, and I have one of the many funny comics joining me on the phone right now, Lynette Manning. Lynette, how are you?
Hey, John, I'm doing well. How are you?
Very good. And you're in Washington State. Which town are you in Washington?
Yeah, I'm from Olympia, Washington.
Very, very cool. And so it gets kind of chilly there in the wintertime too, doesn't it?
It does, but I've been looking at the weather over in Sioux Falls, and we're nowhere near that.
Well, you're going to be near that here in a couple of weeks. You're going to be here. Have you been to South Dakota before?
I have not. This will be a first time for me. I'm excited about it.
Well, we are excited to have you come and join us in the fine city of Sioux Falls for the Snow Jam Comedy Festival. How long have you been a comedian, Lynette?
I did it a handful of times in 2019 before the pandemic set in, and then I just took a break. But I have been hitting comedy pretty hard since May of this year.
That is awesome. And I'm excited. We've got more female comics at the Snow Jam Comedy Festival than we've ever had in past years, which I'm excited about that because I got to see the videos. There were 250 people who submitted, and you're one of the top 30. It was tough to get it narrowed down because there's so many funny comics, but congrats on being one of the best of the best of the best.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm really, really excited. It was nice to see a good female presence on the lineup, so I'm really stoked about the whole thing.
So now, who would you say are your influences when it comes to stand-up comedy? Is there somebody that you look up to and say, boy, I really like this person?
Locally, I've been really into a local comedian. His name is Sam Miller. He's great, just talking about life experiences. He's a good friend of mine that I've befriended while I've been doing comedy. And then kind of mainstream, I really like Sebastian Maniscalco or Joe Coy. I really dig people just talking about their life experiences. That's kind of what resonates well with me.
That is very cool. We've had a chance to visit with Joe Coy on the program. Super nice guy as well.
Oh, awesome. That's cool.
And I'm excited to have you in Sioux Falls. Now, when you get to Sioux Falls, do you have like a list of things that I got to do when I get to South Dakota? Have you already started working on that?
Yeah, I've been looking up things to do. I'm kind of one of those people that, I just get really excited when I travel places. So, honestly, I've just been checking out kind of the restaurants in towns and things. I'm not sure if, I've been to some places in the Midwest that kind of shut down during the winter, so I'm not quite sure what will be available. But just looking at different restaurants and breweries to check out, I think I saw some really cool river walks, so yeah.
And the nice thing is,
nothing set in stone.
This is happening next month in January, and we have a thing called the Downtown Burger Battle that goes on. So if you like burgers, there's going to be a whole bunch of those to choose from next month as well.
Oh, awesome. I will have to look that up. Burger Battle?
Yep, the Downtown Sioux Falls Burger Battle. So they
cool.
that's kind of a fun thing. So we are excited to have you here. Thank you so much for being a part of the Snow Jam Comedy Festival, and I look forward to meeting you in person next month.
Absolutely. I look forward to it, too. Thank you, John.
If somebody would like to follow you on social media, do you have a page for your comedy?
Yeah, on Instagram, you can follow me at Lynette Laughs. It's Lynnette, Laughs, and that's how you can follow me.
Very nice. Lynette, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Again, Lynette is one of the many comics that will be joining us in Sioux Falls next month for the Snow Jam Comedy Festival. It's a fundraiser for Special Olympics of South Dakota. And Snow Jam Comedy Festival, this is, I don't know, the 5th year, something like that. It's been going on several years, and it just gets better and better and better. It's a ton of fun. Tickets are available, VIP tickets only right now, and then general admission tickets coming soon. You can get all of the details at snowjamcomedyfest.com.
Merry Christmas! Oh, you're not ready for that yet. How about Happy Halloween? At WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com, we help you get ready for all of the fun holidays throughout the year with funny, silly, and just plain weird gift ideas for your friends. If you have a friend who has a bizarre sense of humor, we have a gift idea for them. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com posts a link to something that will make you smile each and every day, whether you buy these weird gifts or not. It's worth checking out, just for a smile. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Time now for the newsiest news we do. It's time for local legend and award-winning newscaster Dan Farris to join us with local news.
Has been added to the intro.
Gonna be some big shoes to fill when I retire, I'll tell you what. Gig ain't for the faint of heart. Oh, my goodness. Let's go, because we haven't been there yet. You guys want to take a little stroll over to Erie County, Pennsylvania?
Sure thing.
There's a bubbery going on. There's a little low-handedness. I can't believe this even happened. Pennsylvania man been accused. He's been cuffed. He's been stopped. Fleeing hit-and-run accident after dropping his kid off at school. What? How did this work out? Well, I'm glad you asked, because that incident happened early last week in Erie County. That's about 120 miles north of Pittsburgh, if you care, according to the Pennsylvania State Police. Here's what happened. Clark Elementary School principal Donna Rose, lovely woman I understand, was out greeting the children as the mommies and daddies were dropping them off. Noticed a car that pulled up seemed to have some damage to the front end, and also the windshield was partially shattered.
Thanks.
As the child exited the car, walked up the walk towards her, she also noticed that the 6-year-old boy was, well, covered in glass.
Oh, my
My gosh.
She called authorities. Driver later identified as 63-year-old Samuel Dennis Hummel, described as the boy's father, had in fact rear-ended somebody, went around, left, fled the scene. The kid was covered with glass. Didn't seem to notice him. Just dropped the boy off at school because he probably had to get to work.
Oh, man.
I know, right? What kind of parenting is that? What kind of a world are we leaving our children?
Exactly.
He wasn't intoxicated? That
No.
sounds like an intoxicated thing. Huh?
You know, some guys that get busy, Heidi,
Yeah.
you know, they got stuff to do.
Yeah, I know. I get
Like,
that.
maybe the mother should have been dropping the child off. You ever think of that? Who wants to look at sports? Anybody?
I do.
Anybody want to look at some sports?
Yeah.
Be judging Mr. Hummel. What stuff going on?
Yeah, Heidi.
Let a little fender bender and a glass-covered kid slow him down? Bringing home the bacon. What, are you kidding me? Hey, let's go over to the UK, shall we? Where about 20 guys were covered in meat juice over the weekend.
Meat juice.
The annual World Gravy Wrestling Championships took place. A couple thousand spectators gathered around the big pit o' gravy while 20 men squared off and went at it. What, are you kidding me? Congratulations to the reigning champ, Mashed Potato Man.
That's what he calls himself?
That is his gravy wrestling name, Heidi, yes.
Okay.
Mashed Potato Man. In fact, he whisked his opponents in short order.
Oh, my.
Yeah, they really took some lumps.
Oh, my.
Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, boy. The gravy was pretty deep. They could have used a boat. When all is said and done, though, this fundraiser proceeds go to the East Lancastershire Hospice.
Okay.
Which is nice.
That is very nice.
I thought that was kind of cool. So there you go. And now you know. From the Sunny 93.3 News Desk, I am Dan Farris. Nobody else really wants to be. Thanks for watching. Gosh darn it, you knuckleheads. Good night, everybody.
In the past year, did you find yourself drinking more often? The stress of the last year had that effect on many people. If you're struggling to get back to normal and get the booze out of your daily routine, there is help. TimeForRehab.com would love to help you find the best option for you. There are many different programs. TimeForRehab.com will do our best to match you up with the program that will work best for your needs. Learn more at TimeForRehab.com. We want to help. TimeForRehab.com. That's TimeForRehab.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Monday, December 27th, 2021. Santa Claus experienced a bit of turbulence in the week leading up to Christmas, but he was able to guide the market to a new all-time high. The broad market S&P 500 was able to creep up and set a new high at the end of the week, despite weakness in both the blue-chip Dow Jones Industrial and the tech-heavy NASDAQ Composite. The biggest news investors missed was the monthly reading of income and spending data. The data shows spending and income are on the rise, but also a much hotter than expected increase in inflation. Core inflation accelerated more than expected in November, leaving the PCE price index at the highest level in decades. With the FOMC already moving the timeline for rate hikes forward, this news will surely force the committee to do so again. You can get the inside track from Wall Street's brightest minds delivered directly to your inbox every day at marketbeatminute.com.